I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
On today's episode of Women Reactions Reacting to Certain Scientific Accelerator, Episode 7, Download Time Limit. There is seriously no rest for the wicked. So coming off last week's episode, Accelerator finally shows up on the battlefield and completely decimates Scavenger, literally making the leader piss her pants. So going into today's episode, I thought, you know what, we're finally gonna get a break, maybe slow things down, but no, I forgot the fact that these are just hired guns, there to get rid of DA and capture the Mizuka sister. But the mad scientist seemingly pulling all the strings finally makes his move, or so I thought. It's actually the woman, yes, Harumi, the girl with all the wires hooked up to her back, decides to take action, sending not one, not two, but 3 coffins to recapture the Mizuka sister. But from my understanding, these aren't normal coffins. Unlike the ones we've been witness to so far that use low-level espers, these ones are housing high-end artificial souls. God, I'm gonna butcher these. Tauti, Hundun, Kwangki. Anyways, these are referred to as the evil spirits of numbers, created by one of Esther's ancestors, Nathan. So it seems they're definitely pulling out the big guns. Now, after a little bit of back and forth where the coffins showcase their powers, they eventually do get their hands on the clone and they are out the door, but with Accelerator on the approach. Now, eventually, Hishigata resumes control, who is pleasantly surprised that Harumi was able to recapture the sister as well as to secure a download helmet on her. Yes, it seems they have a goal. They want the information in her brain, the 10,031 deaths, and although the information comes off as important, everything up till now seems to be revolving around Harumi. Now, this chase and download basically begins this counting clock moment where we see that the sister is struggling, so if they finish the download, is that going to kill her? I don't know, but this mixed with Hishigata just going at him like, hey, you already killed 10,000 of them, why are you trying to be a hero, blah, blah, blah. Like, he already dislikes him, and at this point, we see him go fucking berserk. He is pissed, literally screaming, I don't care what happens to her. I'm coming after you. I'm gonna break every single bone in your body. Accelerator is pissed, and he really is in hot pursuit, even though he is dodging the attacks of the other 2 coffins. Now, meanwhile, while all this is going on, Esther and Hasami have left, much to the dismay of Yomikawa, and they've ended themselves up in this building where we see a quick flashback, and Esther stabs a knife into the ground and begins to cry, and this is where we leave the episode off. Overall, I'm enjoying this. I see small dips in animation here and there. They seem to focus more on the CG of the coffins, laying some of the lesser Accelerator frames, especially when he's far away from the camera, kind of fall by the wayside. To me, it wasn't enough to distract from the story of the action, but with a 12-episode series, you gotta keep that shit on spot, man. I thought it was cute when Esther tried to make Accelerator her master. I don't think you can teach what he knows, as well as I don't think he ever wants to be someone's master. So anyways, it was a cute moment, you know, playing Ring Around the Posy with her and Hasami. I am absolutely curious about Harumi. How did Esther get mixed up with Hishigata in the first place, as well as how did he become to get the possession of her ancestors' artificial souls, the evil spirits of numbers, you know, the names I couldn't pronounce. With only 5 episodes left, I really do hope this wraps up neatly with a nice little bow. I want to see some good fights. Definitely, I want to see those coffins get absolutely destroyed. Hishigata is definitely going to have to get, you know, the shit beat out of him. And I hope we see more Last Order, because I miss her, you know, cuteness. So with all that being said, I cannot wait for future episodes.
そもそも気にする意味がわからないよ。そいつらってもともと君に殺されるために作られたモルモットじゃないか。何言ってんだ。俺ただお前の全身の骨はぐちゃぐちゃにへし折るって決めてるだけだ。